Imagine a world where Neanderthals, our ancient cousins, walk among us once again. But is this a dream or a nightmare? Recent advancements in genetic research and biotechnology have sparked a controversial debate. Could we and should we resurrect Neanderthals within the next 2 decades? Let's dive into the science, ethics, and potential consequences of this mind-boggling possibility. The science behind the possibility. In 2010, scientists sequenced the Neanderthal genome, revealing that they interbred with our human ancestors before their mysterious extinction. Today, many of us carry up to 4% of Neanderthal DNA. This breakthrough ignited a bold question. Could we bring them back? Fast forward to 2025, and companies like Colossal Biosciences are already making headlines by de-extincting species like the dire wolf and woolly mammoths. But here's where it gets controversial. Could Neanderthals be next? While some experts like geneticist George Church believe it's a near-term possibility, others argue it's an insurmountable challenge. Biological anthropologist Jennifer Raff bluntly states, "That is one of the most unethical things I can possibly think of to attempt. Full stop." But why is it so complicated? For starters, you can't simply insert a Neanderthal genome into a human egg. It just wouldn't work. Immune system incompatibility, genetic purging, and the lack of a live Neanderthal cell for cloning are just a few of the hurdles. Even with CRISPR technology, which allows precise genome editing, creating a true Neanderthal would require thousands of genetic changes, a task that's currently beyond our reach. The ethical dilemma, a lonely Neanderthal in a modern world. Let's say we overcome the technical challenges. Should we proceed? Ethicists argue that resurrecting Neanderthals would be morally abhorrent. Imagine being the only Neanderthal in a 21st century world, isolated and unable to connect with your own kind. They wouldn't have prior generations or peers to learn from, Raff points out. Worse, there's a dark possibility they could be treated like animals in a zoo. A horrifying thought, given that Neanderthals are, after all, human. And this is the part most people miss. Even if we could teach a resurrected Neanderthal modern language or skills, it wouldn't reveal much about their ancient culture or abilities. Neanderthals were diverse populations with their own languages, traditions, and ways of life, none of which can be replicated today. As archaeologist Rebecca Ragg-Sykes explains, taking a shortcut by cloning or recreating Neanderthals isn't going to get you there. The legal gray area. While the ethics are clear to many, the legality is murky. Human embryo editing is illegal in the US and EU, but not every country has such laws. Theoretically, if a rich guy wanted to set up a lab in a country with lax regulations, it wouldn't be all that hard, says legal expert Hank Greeley. This raises alarming questions about who should control such powerful technology and whether private companies should be allowed to play God. What could we learn instead? Instead of resurrecting Neanderthals, experts suggest focusing on discovering well-preserved remains in permafrost or bogs. For example, Ötzi the Iceman and Tolan Man have taught us invaluable lessons about ancient lifestyles, diets, and even medical conditions. That would teach us a huge amount, probably more than you would get by having a cloned Neanderthal, Ragg-Sykes notes. The final question, should we play God? As we stand on the brink of potentially reshaping our understanding of human history, we must ask ourselves, is resurrecting Neanderthals a step too far? While the science is fascinating, the ethical and practical challenges are immense. What do you think? Is it worth the risk? Or should we let the past remain where it is? Let's spark a conversation. Share your thoughts in the comments below.